Historic Mitsubishi. My name is Mason, and today we're doing a walk around video on this stunning 2018 Toyota Kluger Grande. Now, being the Grande model, does come with a lot of extra features and benefits, which we will touch on as we go through the vehicle. However, what I'll do for most of the front, exterior is point out the condition as well as the features that you get on the exterior. So having a look at the front there, you've got that beautiful Kluger front end. It is a very big vehicle, great for a large family, phenomenal amount of space. Now, on the front end of this car, there are a few little extra things. So you've got that glass Toyota badging. Now that kind of shows me that there's probably some sensors hiding behind there, and you've got this beautiful chrome front grille, and you got to see the color. It is very unique. It's like a browny gray metallic kind of color. Really cool concept by Toyota in design of this vehicle. Now, on the front end of the car, you got your chrome front grills and a front facing camera. That is all part of the 360 camera system in the vehicle. Being the Grande model, it does come with that already fitted in there. There are also color matched front parking sensors along the front of the vehicle and fog lamps fitted into that front bar. Taking a look at the headlights, now there's a beautiful headlight design, very long. They do have daytime running lamps down the bottom and projector globes right in the middle, which are going to give you a really nice line of light. Taking a look at the alloy wheels, you've got this really cool multi-spoke design. Does seem to kind of cave into the middle, and you've got these cool little pods to actually fit the lugs. Now it is a dual tone black and polished aluminium on the outer side of the spokes. That rim is actually in excellent condition, and you've got lots of tread remaining on those Toyo tires. As you come across to the side of the vehicle, now there is color matched side mirrors and door handles in, again, that really unique, I don't even want to say what color it is because I don't quite know. It is like a browny gray color. Indicator lamps are fitted into that side mirror there, which does elevate the lamp, improve the visibility, but also clears up the quarter panel. And underneath that side mirror is a camera. So you get cameras under each side mirrors, front and back, and there are these cool little aero kind of things on the top of it. Now, side condition is quite good. Now, if I lock the car, obviously the car is locked. You can use this little pad here to lock it. To actually unlock it, you simply need to reach into it and the door will unlock as long as you're within proximity with the key. So taking a look inside the car now, being the Grande, it does come with full leather interior. So leather itself presents really well. Considering it's a 2018, you'd expect it to kind of be fairly close to new as possible. Seems to be just a little bit of wear, but again, it is leather, it's what you'd expect. And there's this nice brown stitching through the middle to keep consistent with the paintwork on the outside, and all your electric seat controls for your driver's side with lumbar support, and this is just going to extend out the legs there. Kluger carpet mats down the bottom, and this cool little Kluger scuff plate down the bottom on the door trim is going to keep that paintwork nice and clean, especially when you get in and out of the car. You're not going to be damaging the paintwork on that trim. And the doors also go all the way through to the bottom of the vehicle, so that's just going to keep it, prevent any dust and dirt from collecting on the inside of the frame, and you collecting that when you actually climb inside the car. Door card also presents in very good condition. On the edging of all the doors, there has been some rubber kind of plating put on there. That is obviously just to protect it from knocking and denting other vehicles. Now, there are genuine Kluger, Toyota Kluger weather shields fitted onto the car. I love weather shields. I think they're a great little accessory to get, so it's good to see that's already been fitted. In the side mirrors are also a blind spot warning system, but we will touch on that in a minute. Now, the car does have some slight tinting, very, very light tinting, if any. Yep, light tinting, and the back probably a little bit darker. That's due to the privacy glass that's already, also fitted on there. Opening up the back seats just so you can have a look at the condition. You can see, again, these seats present really well. No damage to the back seats, and these are very easy to actually move up. So you simply pull that lever and you can access the back seats, and those third row seats are also folded completely flat, but we will get to that in a minute. Okay, and the carpet mats also in the back of the vehicle. Taking a look at that second alloy, now that rim also has no damage on it, and you've got lots of tread on those tires. Coming across to the tailgate of the vehicle, notice along the bottom there is a nice chrome plating around the outside of those reflectors, reverse parking sensors along the bottom of the vehicle, and a reverse camera located just underneath that Toyota emblem. Kluger and Grande badging just to show that it is a Kluger, and also the model that it is. There is a high mounted roof spoiler with the high mounted brake light, and rear wipers and washers also located in there. Now, you can pop, one thing that's quite nice about the Kluger is you can actually open the window and the boot as two separate things. So pressing this button is going to pop this open. You can access it, chuck whatever it is you need to put in there, compact it down, whatever it might be. Maybe you just want to put your bags in the back without having to open the full boot. Or you can just open the full boot from the bottom, and now it is an automatic tailgate, so you should be able to just press that button there and it'll beep just to tell you it's going to do its thing. and it will open up. Now, I gotta say, this car presents really well. Paint actually feels amazing. Means it's been probably kept in a garage and not kept outdoors because the paint is not rough, very smooth, so it's not actually picking up any contaminants. In the back seats, now these are an 8-seater vehicle, so you can pull the back seats up like this. Sorry, 7-seater vehicle with generous amount of space in these seats actually. Yeah, 7-seater, generous amount of space. You can also move those seats forward and back if you wanted to. Headrests sit quite tucked. Now this back seats look in amazing condition. Don't look to have any damage on there. You got 2 cup holders on either side. So again, that's a little luxury because you don't really get 2 cup holders for the passengers in the back. And to drop the seats, you just simply pull the lever on the top and that's gonna release all the way down. And underneath this little compartment, you have all your jack-in tools for your spare wheel, and also a cargo blind in there. Closing that up. The spare wheel is actually located under the vehicle here. So just under this little case is your spare wheel. Now on the boot, there is a little button. Just need to press that and the boot will close up. Now if you are sitting under it, that's gonna bump and bounce back up or stop. So that's a little safety feature in case the little ones are sitting under the boot. You don't have to worry about them getting hurt. All right, now coming across the passenger side of the vehicle, fuel filler cap is on the passenger side, which is the safe side of the vehicle. And taking a look at that third rim, again, completely undamaged, unmarked, and lots of tread on those tires. Now there are these rubber protectors on all 4 doors, which is good to see. Side mirrors all in good condition. If I want to be super picky, there's a very minor little scratch here. Very minor, but other than that, I got to say this paint work is some of the best paint work I've seen condition wise. And that 4th and final rim, no damage either. So you got 4 rims with no damage, lots of tread on those tires, a beautiful Kluger in that stunning metallic grey browny color, and you got a lot of cool accessories. So what we're going to do is pop the hood and take a look inside. Okay, taking a look inside this really nicely laid out engine bay of the Kluger, what we have here is a 6-cylinder 3.5 litre petrol motor, and this car does also come with an 8-speed automatic gearbox, meaning very smooth drive, lots of gears to shift through, great amount of torque, and also good for towing if you plan on doing that. Now this car has a 5-star ANCAP rating with 7 airbags, so lots of safety for all the passengers in the vehicle. This motor actually produces 218 kilowatts with 350 newton meters of torque, so plenty of torque and power for any payload and towing needs. This car has a 72 litre capacity fuel tank, does run on a regular 91 petrol, and does have a combined fuel consumption of 9.5 litres per 100, or an average fuel distance of about 758 kilometers off a full tank, but that is all dependent on how you drive and what kind of weight you're carrying around. Okay, now taking a look inside the Toyota Kluger, as you can see, there is a lot of space in this vehicle, and it is what it is known for. Great people mover, very comfortable. Leather seats feel amazing. Steering wheel feels comfortable. Everything is just very nicely laid out and designed as Toyota are known for. So on your driver's side door now, you get full electric windows for all 4 windows. Now they do have a soft close feature. If you notice, they will go down and then come up quite quickly up to a certain point, and they will close quite softly, just to add that little bit of nice little comfort feature on the actual windows. Above that is your window lock control, central locking, and also your side mirror toggles to adjust that. Up here near the door handle is your seat presets, so you can have 2 different settings in here. So if driver and passenger have you have 2 different people that drive the vehicle, you can have 2 different seat presets. Now on the right hand side is the most important button, your engine stop start, and also your automatic tailgate release. So pressing the button, it's going to open the boot and close it from the inside, so you never have to get out of your car. Below that is your parking sensor button. You can turn that on and off, your 360 camera option, and your auto high beam button as well. So you engage your high beam and press that button, it'll activate auto high beam. Now if I press this view button on the 360 camera, that'll pull it up. Wow, that's actually really cool. I've never seen that before. So you get a revolving 360 camera display. Wait for it to settle in, and then that is so cool. I've actually never seen that before. So you get this nice little display. It's showing the parking lots right next to us. It's showing what's behind us and in front of us. And you get almost like a bird's eye view or a 360 diagram of your car. That's super cool. Toyota's done really well with this. Now below that, there is also your fuel release and your hood release cap as well, and a small little storage compartment where you can keep more dollar coins in there if you want to. And on the right hand stock is your left and right indicator. fog lamp controls and headlight controls. Now these do run an automatic headlight system, so just leave it in auto and the car's going to do all the work for you. Now the left hand stalk has your wiper and washer fluids, both front and rear, and again they do have an automatic rain sensing system. Now the steering wheel, as I said, is a very comfortable leather stitch steering wheel. No wear or tear on this. Like I said guys, this car almost looks brand new. On the right hand side is a little button to actually flick through the display in your dash there, so that it's going to give you a bit of information such as your trip A, trip B, fuel consumption, your range. You can go through your bearing, your radio station, and also some of the safety features being that lane keeping or lane departure warning. There you go, you can turn that on, your forward collision mitigation, blind spot warning system, pretty much everything, all your safety features you can actually control through this little display. So you don't have actually any unnecessary buttons here and there, but everything is controlled through this neat little system there. Below that, there are hard buttons for your forward, your radar cruise control, and also your lane departure system. You can just turn that off without having to play around too much in there. Underneath, as with all Toyotas, is your cruise control located just at the back on a little trigger. Now coming over to the entertainment system, beautiful entertainment system, very well laid out. You've got this nice wood grain finish along the bottom, brown leather through there, black leather on the top. Like I said guys, it is just a very well designed vehicle. So the head unit is touchscreen. However, you do have hard buttons on the outside if you wanted to use that, and selecting each one of the quadrants is going to open up whatever it is you choose. So as you can see, I've opened up the maps and we are on Kangan Drive in Berwick. That's to go back to the home. Apps is going to be for your mobile connect, so your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay when you actually have that connected. Audio is going to take us to our AM, FM radio. And if I press source at the top right there, that'll give us access to Bluetooth connectivity and also your digital radio system as well, and Bluetooth, Bluetooth calls system there, and also a CD input up top. Now there is a little SD card slot that is actually for your maps, so it's not an additional SD card, just for your map system. Now there is a bit of storage just underneath here, so you can have your phone or whatever, your wallet or whatever it is sitting in there, and you can actually feed it through this little grommet. So you can pull that out, feed your cable through, close it up, and you can have your cable sitting quite flush through there and your phone sitting in there, which again is very nice design. Above that is your climate control setup, so dual zone or tri-zone climate control. As I say, driver and passenger have their own settings, and you can also have a rear temperature for the passengers in the back. Now they can actually control that from the back itself. There is a little system here behind the center console armrest, so fan speeds, modes, and an LED display to show you your settings. Underneath this cool little storage, there is a 12-volt socket and a little, if I just flick that open, a USB and auxiliary input, as well as a few little buttons down here. So this is for your center diff lock to lock your four-wheel drives, your downhill descent, your snow setting in case you go up to the mountains, which unfortunately we didn't get to do this year, but next year hopefully, and your stability control for the vehicle. You got two cup holders with this little splitter. You can actually take that splitter out if you want to. And back to the gear shifter. If I bring that into reverse, now you can see that really clear reverse camera. The left hand side is going to bring up your 360 camera system, and this will bring up your reverse. There are a few different options you can choose if you want something slightly different and different views, so you can flick through them, and you've got different kind of guiding lines as well. Depending on what your preference is, you can adjust that accordingly. Now if I bring this down into drive and flick it to the right, that's going to engage your sports shift system, so you can kind of control the gears manually yourself, or you can just put it back into drive and the car will just do the work for you. Behind that are your heating and cooling seats. So driver and passenger both have heating and cooling. You simply roll it over and it'll activate what it is that you want, and you've got 3 different temperature settings. Now there's a very nice center console kind of storage compartment. You push this one back and then you can drop that one down. It's just a little bit stuck, but lots and lots of room in there. You can literally fit everything in there, shoes, whatever it is, but you don't want to put your shoes in there, it's going to smell. And you've got a remote and headset in here, which are actually for the inbuilt little entertainment system in the vehicle for the kiddies. So this is a CD player. It does have USB input and SD as well, so if you want to just put some CD movies on that, you can, and it's a very nice little cool feature. If you wanted to get any additional headsets, you would have to contact Toyota or buy it online, as this car only comes with one, but all works well and is a very nice little neat thing to have in the vehicle as well. And there is also a 12-volt socket located in there for any extra charging that you might be doing. Closing this up, just at the back, like I pointed out, there is this AC system, bit of storage down there, as well for the passengers in the back. And if you have a look at the windows, there are also these cool little shades which will just keep the passengers in the car nice and cool, shaded, especially if you've got little ones. It's quite handy to have, especially on a day like today. It does actually block that sun quite nicely. So just keep having a look at the inside, pay attention to all the details. As you can see, the car just presents immaculately on the interior, very well maintained, leather's in good nick, it's not damaged or torn or stained, and just very clean example of a Kluger. So what we're going to do now is jump outside and wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching the walk around video on this 2018 Toyota Kluger Grande in the beautiful pre-dawn grey. Now I hope this video gave you a good representation as to the condition of the vehicle, and from you can tell that this car presents immaculately, apart from a little chip on the right on the passenger door. Other than that, I can pretty much say it's a new vehicle. Now, if you do have any additional questions, the number to dial is 99070555. But just before I go, this car actually qualifies for a premium mechanical protection plan. What that will offer you is 5 years additional protection on 181 electrical and mechanical components, and that is going to cover you up to 200,000 kilometers. In addition to that, you will also get 10 years platinum roadside assistance nationwide. So a lot of value in this, so make sure you ask us about this when you inquire on the vehicle. With that, I would also highly recommend you take advantage of the the lifestyle pack. That is going to give you a lifetime warranty on this beautiful metallic paintwork. It's so unique. You want to make sure you protect it and preserve it and keep it looking this good for as long as you own it. And with that, we will also package in some premium grade tint if you wanted to make that slightly darker. Otherwise, you can leave it as it is, that's fine. And we will also include some interior leather protection, which is going to give you a lifetime warranty on the interior and the exterior. And it's going to protect it from a lot of things. Exterior being your bed droppings, bat droppings, oxidization, fading, rusting, peeling, all those things. And interior, obviously stains, cracking, marks, all those kinds of things. So make sure you ask us about this when you actually inquire on the vehicle. Now, they are at an additional cost. However, if you're using our in-house finance, we'd love to introduce you to our business managers, Julie and Mario, who show just some minimal diesel effective repayments. Now, lastly, but most importantly, make sure you jump onto Google, search up Berwick Mitsubishi and see what people have to say about us. With over 1,100 reviews and sitting at 4.8 stars, gives you the assurance as a buyer that you're dealing with the right people, the right kind of business for a good quality vehicle. Now, as I mentioned before, if you did have any additional questions, the number to dial is 99070555. My name is Nathan. Thank you so much for watching.